Hi, everybody. My name is Josh Gassaway. My colleagues are Stephen Guevara, Brandon Gutierrez, Mike Nunno, Juan Sotolongo, and our preceptor was Dr. Sarah Steinhardt. The title of our project was The Interest of University of South Florida Health Students in Establishing and Publishing in an Online Student-Run Interdisciplinary Journal based on the USF College of Pharmacy's 4 pillars, which are the pharmacogenomics, informatics, geriatrics, and leadership.
Throughout the United States, there are student-run journals in medicine, public law, and law focusing on healthcare topics. However, pharmacy has not actively taken a leadership role in establishing and operating online student-run health journals. As pharmacists, we must expand our knowledge base and put our talents to good use. Therefore, we believe in establishing an interdisciplinary online student-run healthcare journal with a pharmacy focus, which would be open to the public in order to share ideas. This is an avenue for healthcare students across the nation to exchange ideas and expand the culture of interprofessionalism already firmly established at USF Health. Currently, Butler University is the only pharmacy school that has successfully launched their own online student-run healthcare journal. It would be beneficial for more pharmacy schools, including the University of South Florida, to join Butler University and stand out for its research prowess. An interdisciplinary journal centered on the USF College of Pharmacy would distinguish itself through its direct reflection on strategic goals, mission, vision, and values of the college by publishing issues quarterly and dedicating each individual issue to one of the college's 4 pillars: pharmacogenomics, informatics, geriatrics, and leadership. Submissions would be accepted from students and faculty in healthcare disciplines, and students from all disciplines would take on leadership positions as the editorial board and be awarded elective credit and a letter grade for their participation. In order to bolster an application to obtain grant funding for this endeavor, we seek to gauge the interests of the USF healthcare students in participating through assessment of an online survey, which we would be sending out.
We designed this study to be a 21-item observational, descriptive survey of the students currently enrolled in the colleges of pharmacy, nursing, medicine, public health, physical therapy, and biomedical sciences at the University of South Florida. To be included in this study, you had to be currently enrolled in one of those disciplines in the University of South Florida, and you were excluded if you're any faculty, staff, administration, or anyone not a part of the University of South Florida. The survey was emailed to the registered students and conducted via Qualtrics, which is a common survey portal used for the University of South Florida. Following the completion of the survey, the results and analysis of data was conducted, and a decision was to be made whether to pursue a formation of this journal on campus. The primary endpoints in this study is gauging the understanding of the general interest for the USF health students in either participating in leadership and the formation of the journal. Secondary endpoints are to indicate student interest in enrolling in an elective course focused on running the journal, which provides academic credit, leadership opportunities, and publishing experience, and specific reserved opportunities for publications for certain individuals as well. Interest in contributing to the journal as a requirement for an assignment in another course, or interest in contributing an article independently of any academic requirement or credit. Included in the 21 survey question, there were 10 demographic questions and 11 study-specific questions. IRB exemption of the study was applied for and obtained, and the survey was mailed out over a 6-month time period. There were reminder emails sent out for 2 months, 4 months, and 5 months after the survey's initial launch date, and after the 6-month period, the study was closed and the results were analyzed. The survey was emailed to 5,890 students combined, and that was for all the students enrolled in the colleges previously mentioned.
As we said in our methods, we sent out 5,890 surveys to students within their colleges, and out of those students, we received 82 partial surveys and only 77 fully completed surveys. Out of those people, 56 majority were from the College of Pharmacy, and then the College of Medicine, and so on. After that, And these are just going to be the demographics of the survey. And then before I get into this study-specific questions, majority of them, of the respondents, were in the fourth year of their curriculum. A majority, like we thought, did not have any experience in publishing or writing journal articles and things like that. There were some people that had written and submitted and published some of their articles, but majority had not. About 67.1% had not been published at all. And then 63% of the respondents had never even written or submitted an article, to give you a number there. We also asked them a question based on their writing abilities. We were just interested in people who wanted to write, people who had a better writing abilities, would they be more willing to write articles and things like that. But majority of the people thought their writing was average. And then with those people, with all of our respondents, we also want to see their GPA just for curiosity, and a GPA between 3.3 and 3.5 was at 21.5%, and then it just kind of varies from there. But now going into the study-specific questions, we only included the 77 completed ones. 52 people, or 67.5% of them, were interested in publishing in an online USF student-run journal, while 32.5 are not interested at all. And this can be seen in Figure 1 down at the bottom of our poster. We wanted to also ask them their interests of the journal, what they would be most interested in studying and things like that, based on our 4 pillars of the College of Pharmacy. And majority thought they would like to research about the leadership aspect at the greatest amount of interest. And then it just goes down from there, and that's shown in Figure 2. We also asked them some follow-up questions in Figure 3, their publishing preferences, and would they be the most common on that one was at 39.1%, and that was people that were interested in publishing independent from academic requirement. So majority of them wanted to publish outside of their class. That wasn't a requirement. Which then we gave another follow-up question to that one, was what was the reason for your interest? And at 23.9%, they just wanted to enhance their resume. And then it goes down from there as leadership, editorial position, experience at 19.5, and then it goes down from there, and that's in Figure 4. So those are our main points here on the results. If you have any questions, just please let me know.
The results of the survey demonstrate support for the establishment of an online student-run interdisciplinary healthcare journal as a potential elective offering within the USF Health. The survey results correlate with the initial hypothesis in terms of student responses and reported interest on the survey. The majority of responses came from the College of Pharmacy. The College of Medicine had slightly over half the number of responders, and there was very little response from the College of Public Health, Physical Therapy, Nursing, and the School of Biomedical Sciences. From these results and this small sample, it is anticipated that the majority of participants in the journal would be pharmacy students, as was initially hypothesized. As the journal builds a reputation and obtains media coverage, it will be easier to generate a pool of candidates to select from the elective. Most students who responded were in a younger age range from 21 to 30, had never published before, rated themselves as average or above writers, and nearly 70% indicated an interest in publishing in the journal. These results indicate the journal would be well suited as an introductory gateway venue to publishing for students, where they could experience writing, editing, reviewing submission criteria, making revisions, and eventually publishing. It also demonstrates there's a desire to publish within the student population who took the survey. The limitations of the survey included the low number of responses. A large number of complete responses would provide more complete data,
from which to base conclusions. Of the responses received, it is possible that the students who responded to the survey were more interested in the topic and more likely to provide feedback, leading to the results appearing to support the creation of the course. The next steps in the study would be to create a grant proposal, obtain quotes on costs for starting and running the journal, and submit an application for funding. The journal elective would be a great addition to USF Health and needs to promote innovative interdisciplinary learning opportunities.
In conclusion, the results of the survey indicate there was enough interest to move forward with a proposal to create a student-run interdisciplinary online healthcare journal. The data suggests a greater than 50% interest in both taking an elective for the journal along with publishing in the journal. Although the results for topic coverage in the journal varied, this concept can be changed based on specific student involvement. Despite a relatively low population surveyed compared to total student enrollment, this pharmacy-based journal would help pave the way for other universities to create the same type of journal, allowing more access to innovative research and reflect USF's commitment to interdisciplinary education.